This is a list of scandals or controversies whose names include a gate suffix, by analogy with the Watergate scandal, as well as other incidents to which the suffix has, often facetiously, been applied. This list also includes controversies that are widely referred to with a gate suffix, but may be referred to by another more common name, such as the New Orleans Saints bounty scandal. Use of the gate suffix has spread beyond U.S. English to many other countries and languages. Etymology, usage, and history of gate. The suffix gate derives from the Watergate scandal of the United States in the early 1970s, which resulted in the resignation of U.S. President Richard Nixon. The scandal was named after the Watergate complex in Washington, D.C. The complex itself was named after the Watergate area where symphony orchestra concerts were staged on the Potomac River between 1935 and 1965. The suffix is used to embellish a noun or name to suggest the existence of a far-reaching scandal, particularly in politics and government. As a CBC News column noted in 2001, the term may suggest unethical behavior and a cover-up. Such usages have been criticized by commentators as cliched and misleading. James Stanier comments that revelations are given the gate suffix to add a thin veil of credibility, following Watergate, but most bear no resemblance to the painstaking investigation of that particular piece of presidential corruption. Stanier links the widespread use of gate to what the sociologist John Thompson calls scandal syndrome. Self-reproducing and self-reinforcing process, driven on by competitive and combative struggles in the media and political fields and giving rise to more and more scandals which increasingly become the focus of mediated forms of public debate, marginalizing or displacing other issues and producing on occasion a climate of political crisis which can debilitate or even paralyze a government. The adoption of gate to suggest the existence of a scandal was promoted by William Safire, the conservative New York Times columnist and former Nixon administration speechwriter. As early as September 1974 he wrote of Vietgate, a proposed pardon of the Watergate criminals and Vietnam War draft dodgers. Subsequently, he coined numerous gate terms, including Billygate, Briefing-gate, Contract-agate, Deavergate, Debate-gate, Double Billingsgate, of which he later said my best was the encapsulation of a minor scandal as Double Billingsgate, Frankiegate, Franklingate, Genchergate, Housegate, Iraqgate, Koreagate, Lancegate, Maggiegate, Nannygate, Raidergate, Scalpgate, Travelgate, Troopergate, and Whitewatergate. The New York Magazine suggested that his aim in doing so was rehabilitating Nixon by relentlessly tarring his successors with the same rhetorical brush, diminished guilt by association. Safire himself later said to author Eric Alterman that he may have been seeking to minimize the relative importance of the crimes committed by his former boss with this silliness. The usage has spread into languages other than English. Examples of gate being used to refer to local political scandals have been reported from Argentina, Germany, South Korea, Hungary, Greece, and the former Yugoslavia. The use of a suffix in this way is not new. Mandering has long been used as a suffix by a politician's name in analogy with gerrymandering. Henry Mandering was used in 1852. In recent years, the gate suffix as a catch-all signifier for scandal has seen some competition from Ghazi, as in Ball Ghazi instead of Deflategate, or Bridge Ghazi instead of Bridgegate. The use of Ghazi is a play on the investigation into the 2012 Benghazi attack, which despite numerous official investigations into the possibility of government cover-ups, has resulted in no criminal charges or major repercussions for the individuals supposedly involved. Ghazi may be seen as carrying an ironic or self-effacing connotation in its usage, implying that the event described has the appearance and media coverage of a scandal, but does not actually amount to much in a grander sense. List. Arts and entertainment. Name, year, description, country reference, S. Celebgate, also known as the fappening, 2014, a collection of almost 500 private pictures of various celebrities, notably Jennifer Lawrence, Kate Upton, Kirsten Dunst, and Jessica Brown Findlay, many containing nudity, were leaked via iCloud and posted on the image board 4chan, and later disseminated by other users on websites and social networks such as Imgur and Reddit. United States. Closetgate 2006, the controversy that erupted following the broadcast of the South Park episode Trapped in the Closet, a satirical parody of the Church of Scientology and some of its famous adherents, such as Tom Cruise. United States. Donutgate, also known as Donutgate, 2015, singer Ariana Grande was observed on video in Lake Elsinore, California, licking unpurchased donuts and stating, "I hate Americans. I hate America. That's disgusting." In the aftermath of both police and health department investigations, Grande cancelled her headlining performance at the 2015 MLB All-Star Game concert, citing recent oral surgery. United States. Envelopegate 2017, at the 89th Academy Awards, Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway announced La La Land as the winner for Best Picture. 3 minutes after the producers gave their acceptance speeches, producer Jordan Horowitz announced that Moonlight was the actual winner. Beatty explained that the envelope that was handed to him showed Emma Stone as the winner for Best Actress, which she already won earlier. PricewaterhouseCoopers has taken the blame for the fiasco and has apologized. United States. Flakegate 2000, photographs of the wedding reception of TV presenter Anthea Turner were used to promote Cadbury's then new Snowflake chocolate bar, bringing scorn from the tabloid press and causing Turner to claim this was not part of the £450,000 by OK Magazine paid her for exclusive access to her wedding. United Kingdom. Niplegate, also known as Boobgate, 2004, Justin Timberlake revealed Janet Jackson's breast during the halftime show of Super Bowl XXXVIII. United States. Portraitgate 2009, 2 oil paintings depicting Brian Cowan, Dowsiak of Ireland, in the nude, were briefly displayed in Dublin art galleries in March 2009 as an act of guerrilla art. Ireland. Saxgate, also Manuel Gate, 2008, comedian Russell Brand and TV presenter Jonathan Ross left a series of obscene voice messages on the answering machine of actor Andrew Sachs during an episode of the BBC Radio 2 show, The Russell Brand Show. United Kingdom. Journalism and academics. Name, year, description, country reference, S. Choppergate 2011, on the bulletins telecast on August 20 and 21, 2011, 9 News. Queensland conducted 2 crosses, one on each night, to a helicopter which claimed to be above a location near Birwa, where the remains of murdered schoolboy Daniel Morecambe had been found earlier that month. However, the crosses were revealed to be fake when, on the second night, rival station Channel 7 filmed footage of the 9 helicopters sitting on the helipad outside their studios at Mount Coot Dha at the time of the broadcast. Radar footage also revealed that, on the first night, the helicopter was actually hovering over Chapel Hill, 70 kilometers away from Birwa. 2 journalists, Melissa Mallet and Cameron Price, as well as news producer Aaron Wackley, were all sacked by the 9 network following the scandal, while news director Lee Anderson resigned in protest over the sackings. Australia. ClimateGate 2010, emails that were hacked remotely from the Climatic Research Unit of the University of East Anglia were publicised by climate change denialists alleging a global warming conspiracy theory. The allegations against climate scientists were subject to 8 investigations, which found there was no evidence of fraud or scientific misconduct, though there was a finding of a lack of openness. United Kingdom. Facebookgate 2008, in order to promote their university guides, book publisher College Prowler, now rebranded as Niche, created 125 fake class of 2013 Facebook groups. After their involvement was exposed, they removed their administrative access from the groups, admitting, it was clearly over the line. United States. Hackgate, also Rupertgate or Murdochgate, 2011 allegations that the now defunct News of the World had hacked into the phones of celebrities, politicians, members of the British royal family, and victims of crime. United Kingdom. Mediagate, also known as Anchorgate, 2012 the controversy over Pakistani top journalists in the mainstream media. Pakistan. Rathergate, also known as Memogate, 2004 the scandal over a forged memo about George W. Bush's military record that ultimately led to the resignation of Dan Rather as anchor of CBS Evening News. United States. Reutersgate 2006 the controversy over Reuters photographer Adnan Haj manipulating news photos with Photoshop. Lebanon. Politics. Name year description reference, S. Angal Agate, also known as Mitterrand Pasqua Affair, 2008 arms sales to the government of Angola by the government of France between 1993 and 2000. Beachgate 2017 New Jersey Governor Chris Christie lounged in the sun with his family at a state-owned beach house amid a statewide government shutdown that closed such beaches to the public. The scene was captured in airplane photographs snapped by the state's largest newspaper, the Star-Ledger. Christie subsequently defended his actions. Baybagate 1993, 1997. Benjamin Netanyahu admitted having an extramarital affair. Allegations that Benjamin Netanyahu chose Ronnie Bar-On for Attorney General to please Ari Duri, who was in the corruption trial. Betsygate 2004 allegations that former United Kingdom Conservative Party leader Ian Duncan Smith had put his wife Betsy on his payroll, without her actually doing any work. Bigotgate 2010 UK Prime Minister Gordon Brown is accidentally recorded calling a party supporter a bigot. Billygate 1980 US President Jimmy Carter's brother, Billy Carter, legally represented the Libyan government as a foreign agent. Bingogate 1999 a scandal that occurred during the administration of former Premier of British Columbia Michael Harcourt, involving the scheming of charity funds for use by the ruling NDP by MLA Dave Stupich. Premier Harcourt was not involved but did resign. Biscuitgate 2017 a scandal in Mauritius involving the alleged abuse of power by the Speaker of Parliament's daughter to sell biscuits to government departments at inflated prices. Blabbergate 2017 U.S. President Donald Trump allegedly revealed highly classified information to Russia's foreign minister and ambassador, boasting, "I get great intel. I have people brief me on great intel every day." Trump seemingly confirmed the scandal in a tweet. Bonusgate 2008 Pennsylvania scandal involving the alleged use of government funds to finance partisan political campaigns. Bridgegate 2013 allegations New Jersey Governor Chris Christie's administration ordered lane closures from Fort Lee, New Jersey, to the George Washington Bridge because the Fort Lee mayor did not endorse his re-election. Brothelgate 2010 the series of events that led to the resignation of the Irish Minister of Defence Willie O'Dea. Cablegate 2010 in November 2010, WikiLeaks began to release American diplomatic cables from a trove of over 250,000. Cashgate 2014 the plundering of Malawian government funds by government officials that occurred in 2013. Camillagate 1992 following the release of a tape of a telephone conversation between Charles, Prince of Wales and Camilla Parker Bowles, Duchess of Cornwall since 2005. Choi Soon-sil Gate 2016 South Korean scandal involving Choi Soon-sil's influence over President Park Geun-hye. Choppergate, 1, 2013 An Indian parliamentary investigation into allegations of bribery and corruption involving several senior officials and helicopter manufacturer AgustaWestland surrounding the purchase of a new fleet of helicopters. Choppergate, 2014 An Australian political scandal involving Speaker of the Australian House of Representatives, Bronwyn Bishop flying from Melbourne to a party fundraiser in Geelong in November 2014, at a cost of AUD $52.27. Chinagat 1996 United States campaign finance controversy. CoinGate 2005 The mishandling of Ohio government funds entrusted to Ohio Republican Party operatives, involving rare coin funds. Coalgate 2014 The mishandling of coal field auctions by the Indian government under the UPA 1. The alleged loss was $37 billion. Corngate 2002 A political scandal in New Zealand in 2002, which involved the suspected release of genetically modified corn seed in 2000. Daisukigate 2015 The diversion of monies intended for purchase of arms and armaments for the army in its counter-insurgency war with Boko Haram to things like paying for Daisuki's purchase of real estate property in Dubai and paying a friend's private hospital complex for offering prayers for the success of President Jonathan's re-election bid. Debategate 1980 A political scandal in the United States involving the suspicious acquisition of debate preparation documents. Donneygate 1990s A political scandal involving expenses fraud by councillors in Doncaster, United Kingdom. Dunagate 1990 A political scandal in Hungary in 1990, with the communist regime's secret service illegally collecting information on opposition parties. Elbowgate 2016 Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau accidentally elbowed a female MP in the chest in the House of Commons, causing the opposition to accuse him of assaulting her. Emailgate 2015 In violation of federal security and transparency guidelines, Hillary Clinton covertly used a private email account tied to a server that had been purchased under a pseudonym and installed in her New York basement while she was Secretary of State. Erdogate 2016 After the publication of a satirical comedy sketch by Can Bomerman and Neo Magazine Royale, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan filed several lawsuits against the comedian, which led the German parliament to decide to discard the antiquated Law 103. Faceliftgate 2017 Controversy surrounding two Donald Trump tweets criticizing Morning Joe hosts Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough. Together, the tweets read I heard poorly rated at morning_Joe speaks badly of me, don't watch anymore. Then how come low IQ crazy Mika, along with Psycho Joe, came to Mar-a-Lago 3 nights in a row around New Year's Eve, and insisted on joining me. She was bleeding badly from a facelift. I said no. Fall Agate 2007 Political scandal in Guernsey over an attempt to avoid a political conflict of interest over a hospital extension plan. Fajitagate 2002 In November 2002, 3 off-duty San Francisco police officers allegedly assaulted 2 civilians over a bag of steak fajitas, which were mistaken as drugs, leading to the retirement of the chief of police and the firing of his successor. Fingergate 2015 A video emerged showing Greek finance minister Yanis Varoufakis making an obscene hand gesture to punctuate his English language comments about the financial relationship of Greece and Germany during a lecture which he gave in Croatia in 2013. The video was later revealed to be doctored. Fangate 2014 In a 2014 Florida gubernatorial election debate, Governor Rick Scott did not take the stage for 7 minutes after learning that his Democratic opponent, former Governor Charlie Crist, had a small electric fan underneath his lectern, which Scott's campaign and debate organizers stated was against the agreed rules. Scott was subsequently criticized for nearly derailing a debate over a trivial issue. Filegate 1998 The illegal possession and scrutiny of 300-900 FBI files by the Clinton administration without the file's subject's permission. Gate 2014 ruinous spending on Vila Nova de Gaia, Portugal, City Hall-owned companies and waste disposal concession contracts by former Mayor Luís Felipe Menezes and his cronies. Garglegate 2010 A radio interview given by Dowsiak Brian Cowan in September 2010, in which many commentators said he appeared to be suffering from a hangover. Gate or Plebgate 2012 UK political row, when Andrew Mitchell MP allegedly called a policeman a pleb, after he was asked to use another gate to leave Downing Street on his bicycle. Mitchell denied using the word pleb, however, he resigned amid the media furor over the alleged comments. Reports later emerged which called the legitimacy of the officer's claims into question, and a PC was eventually jailed for his involvement in the incident. This gate scandal is noteworthy for actually involving a gate. Another scandal named Gate involved footballer Ross McCormack claiming he was unable to attend training due to his electric gate at his home not functioning. It is believed his manager travelled to his house to measure the fence. Gloriagate, also known as the Hello Garci scandal, 2005 an electoral scandal in the Philippines involving leaked telephone conversations between President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo and a commissioner of the Commission on Elections, COMELEC, with both allegedly conspiring to rig the results of the 2004 presidential election in Arroyo's favor. Grangegate 2014 a political scandal involving former New South Wales Premier Barry O'Farrell and a $3,000 bottle of Penfolds Grange. Gülergate 2013 a political corruption scandal in Azerbaijan involving Member of Parliament Güler Ahmadova. Guptagate 2013 a political scandal involving South African President Jacob Zuma and the illegal landing of a plane load of guests at the Gupta family's wedding at Waterkloof Air Force Base in South Africa. Hailgate 2016 scandal following leaked footage of the Nazi salute used by attendees of a white nationalist conference organized by Richard B. Spencer. Hairgate 1993 unsubstantiated allegations surrounding a haircut given to U.S. President Bill Clinton. Hawaiigate 2016 outrage in Thailand over Defense Minister Prawit Wongsuwon's $20.9 million baht chartered flight to an ASEAN-US defense meeting in Hawaii. Intelgate 2015 a scandal involving the manipulation of intelligence reports about the wars in Syria and Iraq by the Obama administration. Iraqgate 2003 a Finnish scandal involving the leaking of secret documents to Anneli Jautinmäki, which helped bring down Paavo Lipponen's government. Later, it also brought down Jautinmäki's government. Irangate or Contractagate, also referred to as the Iran-Contra affair, 1980s the Reagan administration sold weapons to Iran and diverted the proceeds to the Contra rebels in Nicaragua. Irisgate 2010 UK political scandal involving an affair by Iris Robinson MP MLA, wife of Northern Ireland's First Minister Peter Robinson. Kazakhgate 2005 scandal surrounding James Jiffin, an American businessman and former advisor of Nursultan Nazarbayev, the president of Kazakhstan, who paid $78 million in bribes to high-level Kazakhstani officials to secure the oil contracts for Western companies in the 1990s. Congate 2017 controversy surrounding Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau involving a Christmas vacation to an island in the Bahamas owned by the AGA Con 4. Koreagate 1976 a U.S. scandal involving South Korean influence peddling in the U.S. Congress. This was the first scandal after Watergate to receive the gate suffix. Leakgate 2015 an Indian scandal involving the theft and sale of government documents. Lunaticgate 2016 during the 2016 Labour Party leadership election campaign, leadership challenger Owen Smith, in a speech to party members in Hammersmith on August 23, said "What you won't get from me is some lunatic at the top of the Labour Party," commenting about incumbent leader Jeremy Corbyn and sparking outrage from many. Though Smith later admitted that he needed to be slightly less colourful with his choice of language, he said that his comment was not referring to Corbyn. Mamigate 2008 Gloria Escudero, wife of Kansas City Mayor Mark Funkhauser, allegedly called one of her secretaries Mammy. The secretary, Ruth Bates, who is black, sued the city council for discrimination. The case was settled in 2009. Memogate 2011 controversy surrounding an alleged Pakistani memo seeking the help of the Obama administration in the wake of the Osama bin Laden raid to prevent a military takeover in Pakistan. Monica Agate, Lewinsky-gate, Tailgate, or Sexgate, Zippergate, the Lewinsky scandal, 1990s named after Monica Lewinsky, who had an inappropriate relationship with the then U.S. President Bill Clinton. Muldergate 1979 South African political scandal in which funds were clandestinely diverted by Defense Minister Connie Mulder for overseas propaganda in support of the apartheid regime. The scandal brought about the downfall of B.J. Forster. Namagate 2015 a Northern Irish political and financial scandal in which the First Minister of Northern Ireland allegedly stood to benefit from the sale of a portfolio of loans and properties by the National Asset Management Agency. Nannygate 1993 a political controversy in the United States wherein the nomination of Zoe Baird and near nomination of Kimba Wood for U.S. Attorney General were withdrawn due to the hiring of illegal aliens as nannies or the failure to pay taxes for them. Nannygate 2006 Swedish scandal over the non-payment of employment taxes of nannies and obligatory television fees by members of the Reinfeldt cabinet. Nisgate 2013 South Korean National Intelligence Service manipulated public opinion to promote the ruling party and Park Geun-hye. Gandlagate 2009 South African political scandal brought to light in 2009 by Mail and Guardian regarding a multimillion-rand state-funded private home of South African President Jacob Zuma. The story became more sensitive after the release of the public protector Thalai Madonsala's report titled Secure in Comfort. The scandal drove the opposition to initiate impeachment proceedings against Zuma. Officegate 2001 First Minister of Scotland Henry McLeish resigned after it was revealed that while he was a Westminster Member of Parliament between 1987 and 1998, before the advent of devolution, he sublet his constituency office in Glenrothes, Fife, but failed to ensure that it was registered or that the party issued funds from the income to the House of Commons. Pan Am Agate 2016 ongoing political scandals in several countries, associated with the Panama Papers, a leaked set of 11.5 million confidential documents that provide detailed information on more than 214,000 offshore companies listed by the Panamanian corporate service provider Mossack Fonseca. In Malta, Pan Am Agate refers to a March 2016 scandal surrounding Energy Minister Conrad Mizzi with a retarded undeclared trust in New Zealand and a company in Panama. In Pakistan, the Panama Papers case, or Pan Am Agate case, resulted in the disqualification of Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif from holding public office for 10 years. Multinational scandal, involving several countries. See list of people named in the Panama Papers. Pantagate 2014 controversy surrounding payments by Root after drag queen and LGBT activist Panty accused some anti-LGBT campaigners of homophobia. Pardongate 2001 controversy surrounding Bill Clinton's pardons of 140 people on his last day in office as President of the United States, including Patty Hearst. Past Agate 2013 Montreal controversy, in which an Italian restaurant was investigated by the Quebec government for using words that do not comply with their language laws, such as batiglia, calamari, and pasta. Pastygate 2012 controversy in March/April 2012 around the taxation by the UK government of hot snacks such as pasties, where Conservative ministers were said to be out of touch with the eating habits of ordinary people. Pemex Gate 2000 scandal involving the state-owned oil company Pemex in Mexico, in which funds were used to support a political campaign of the presidential candidate for the Institutional Revolutionary Party. Penelope Gate 2017 revelation that French presidential candidate François Fillon had officially employed his wife Penelope as an aide while a politician, but that it was a fictitious job which she never worked but nonetheless earned over €1 million in public wages. Known as both Penelope Gate and L'Affaire Fillon, the Fillon Affair, in French. Petrogate 2008, the name given by the press in Peru to the corruption case involving large amounts of oil. Norwegian mining company Discover Petroleum and state-owned Peru Petro are involved, which shocks politicians in Peru and prompts the resignation of cabinet ministers. Pigate 2015, the name given to the accusation Lord Ashcroft made against British Prime Minister David Cameron, of performing a ritual in which he engaged in sexual acts with a dead pig's head. Plamegate, also Leakgate, CIA leak scandal, Plame Affair, 2005, the revealing, by Robert Novak, of the name of Valerie Plame. Louis Libby allegedly leaked to the media the identity of a covert CIA agent who worked on WMDs, in retaliation for her husband, Joseph C. Wilson, criticizing George W. Bush's justification for the invasion of Iraq. Ponytailgate 2015, a young waitress claims Prime Minister of New Zealand John Key pulled at her hair's ponytail numerous times over several months while visiting the cafe, even after being requested to stop by her and his wife. Porngate 2012, 3 members of the Karnataka Legislative Assembly in India resign from their offices after accusations that they watched porn during government proceedings. Pussygate 2016, on October 7, 2016, The Washington Post released a video and accompanying article about Donald Trump and Billy Bush having an extremely lewd conversation about women in 2005. In the video, Trump indicated that he might start kissing a woman that he and Bush were about to meet during the filming of an episode of Access Hollywood. Trump further asserted that when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything, grab them by the pussy. Railgate, also known as the Basie-Verk affair and the BC legislature raids scandal, 2007 scandal and court proceeding involving influence peddling and abuse of privilege in regard to the sale of BC Rail to Canadian National Railways by the Government of British Columbia Premier Gordon Campbell, the raid of government offices in the provincial legislature building on December 28, 2003. Rink Agate 1976 UK scandal in which Jeremy Thorpe, leader of the UK Liberal Party, lost his position and his seat in Parliament after being accused of involvement in an unsuccessful attempt to murder an alleged former gay lover. Thorpe was eventually acquitted, but the scandal and an unrelated personal illness ended his career. Rinka refers to a Great Dane that was killed in the attack. Robogate 2011 allegations of widespread voter fraud targeting non-conservative voters occurring during the 2011 Canadian federal election. Robotic and live calls to voters are claimed to have been made in 200 ridings. Investigation by the RCMP, the Conservative Party, and Elections Canada. Russi Agate, also known by the hashtag #TrumpRussia, 2016 refers to the allegations of Russian interference in the 2016 United States elections, and the possible collusion between the Kremlin and the Trump presidential campaign, and the subsequent presidency. Shawinagate 1999 Canadian scandal involving then Prime Minister Jean Chrétien's profiting from real estate deals in his home riding of Shawinigan, Quebec. Squidgegate, also known as Diane Agate, 1992 tape of a telephone conversation between Diana, Princess of Wales and a male friend. Stormontgate 2005 allegations of a provisional Irish Republican Army spy ring operating in Stormont, home to the Northern Ireland Assembly. Thulegate 1995 Danish scandal regarding the storage of nuclear weapons in Greenland, in contravention of Denmark's nuclear-free policy. Watergate 2001 scandal in Mexico due to the high cost of bathroom towels, around $400 apiece, bought for the official residence of the Mexican president. Taxigate 2005, the second major scandal to rock the Scottish Parliament after its founding. Scottish Conservative Party leader David McClelchy was found to have claimed an excessive amount in taxi expenses, over £11,000, many of which were for party business rather than Parliament business. The debacle resulted in McClelchy's resignation as leader of the Scottish Conservative Party. Traingate 2016, Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn filmed a short video of him sitting on the floor of a packed UK train on a 3-hour journey, saying he would not pay to upgrade his ticket to business class, saying after all it is the people's money. A couple of days later, Virgin Trains released CCTV footage challenging the Labour leader's claim, in which after filming the short video, Corbyn got up and sat in spare seats with his aides. The hashtag Traingate trended highly on social media, with Corbyn responding that he hoped Virgin Trains owner Richard Branson was well aware of his plans to renationalise the railways. Travelgate 1993, controversy surrounding the firings of White House travel office employees at the start of the Clinton administration. Travelgate, Sout.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.